Yeah, what's good, y'all? What's going on, man? It's Marquis, aka Cevere, Severely Yours from Boston. What's good? Thank you. What's going on, y'all? What's going on, man? It's the THHC podcast, episode 304. Be live, baby. We talking to Musalini, Summer Breeze. I'm expecting a guest. He's a little late, but Triboro from the That Ain't Rap podcast should be joining me soon. But we're gonna pay some bills real quick. We're gonna talk about what's new, what came out today, Friday, and you know, show some love to the people in the world of music, especially hip hop. All right, let's get into it, man. Number one is Blue Hill Bill and Bone Wessel. It's called Bad Dudes. This is only on Bandcamp. Go support on Bandcamp, and I believe it's on another platform, but I can't recall. But yeah, Blue Hill Bill, Bone Wessel, Bad Dudes. Go check it out. Go support. Number two, you guys probably been bumping this for a little bit. It was Benny the Butcher, The Plugs I Met 2.5. It's an EP, and I'm not sure if it's the end of the trilogy or he's gonna do a part three. But he just put out a combination of all three uh, projects. He did, Plugs I Met, then Plugs I Met 2, and then 2.5, and he released all three of those on one album today. So I'm not sure if he's gonna do a three now. Let's talk about number three is Kill the Artist and Chef Bogey. Kill the Chef. Shout out to them. Hold on, I got a comment. It might be Trot Burrow. Send link again. The link is not working. Okay. All right. Okay. Control. Let's give them the link. All right. Oh, I did the wrong one. Wrong thing. Give me a second, guys. Control C. What am I doing here? Control B. I'm gonna send him the link in the let me talk to him real quick in this chat. Can you go off this link? Hopefully he can go off that link. I did that on his show. So he should be able to. Nobody else click that link, man. You're not coming over, man. Hopefully it's just Triboro. He should be able to get on here and we can continue what we're supposed to be doing. Hopefully that works for him and he can join the podcast, man. We got like 18 people, 20 people in the chat. Talk to me. What's good? What's going on? We talking about the music that came out Friday. Let me know if I missed something. Did I miss anything? Let me know. I was talking about Kill the Artist and Chef Bogey, Kill the Chef. I believe that's on Bandcamp as well. And go support Kill the Artist and Chef Bogey, Killed the Chef. All right. Number four is Sabio and Melee. I think it's Melee. And it's Wimp 3. WHIM 3. Number five is Fly Guy and Drugga. No, it's Draga. I think it's Draga 33. Fly Guy. Fly G. Fly G is number five. Fly G and Draga 33 is MNB3. So that's Men in Black 3. This is their third album together. So that's that. So what happened? He didn't click the link? What happened? Can I go off this link? He did not. I might have to. Hold on. Let me see if I could send him this link, guys. Hold on. I know this is unprofessional. Give me a second. I thought the link was working. I always try to tell the guests to check the link. You got to check the links, man. Check the links, please. Let's see. Let me get a. Before you get on, you got to check the links. All right. Let me go to my live. All right. See if I can send him this. Oh, I think that's him. Oh, there he goes. Hold on. Triboro is in the building. Give me a second. I gotta get back to what I was doing here. All right, man. Triboro is in the building. What's good, Triboro?
What up,
What's
bro?
going on, man?
Chilling,
Salute.
man.
How you doing,
Salute.
man?
Yeah. This is a dope project. I'm glad to be a part of this.
Yeah, we're gonna get into it, man, real quick. But we gotta pay some bills. Really, no pay no bills. I'm just shouting out what came out on Friday. And you're my co-host, man. So that's what you listen. We've been doing this for years. Let me properly introduce you. But this is Triboro from That Ain't Rap podcast. I go check it out on LinkedIn. He's in the building. Congratulations, Knicks. And now let's move on. I want to mess with you soon. You got on. I'm like, yo, he's a huge Knicks fan. Congratulations, but we gotta move on. All right. All right, man. Boss. Yes. Okay. I'll just play it. You Triboro, man. But yo, Triboro picked the selection for the Musalini project, and we're gonna dissect that in a few seconds. I'm just want to shout out some more albums that came out. I think I was if you're familiar with some of these artists, let me know. Number 5, I left off. It was Fly G and Draga 33, Men in Black 3. Number 6, you should be DJ Honda back. HV2. You remember DJ Honda?
Yeah, I remember. He dropped some albums in the 90s.
Yeah. He was like from Japan.
Yeah.
So I was like, wow. Like when I saw him come out, I'm like, I haven't seen this dude in a while, man. I used to bump his stuff all the time. And now he came out. You're gonna know the next one, T.I. Kill the King. Did you listen to it yet?
Yeah.
You did?
I just put it on my playlist, so I'm gonna bump that over the weekend.
Oh, so you're gonna bump it? So, but you listened to it already or no?
Yeah. I only know the singles. He dropped the Let Him Know, the I'm Him joint, and he got a joint now with Rick Ross.
Oh, okay. That's what's up. We got some people in the chat that say hello, what's good? Like and subscribe. Yeah, I appreciate that. Do your thing. Nicholas. All right, welcome to the show, man. But yeah, man. What else came out? Let me get my bandage real quick. After T.I., Wyclef came out with an album. Are you surprised? Did you listen to it yet? It's called Clef Notes.
I did hear that. It's 8 tracks, and he has Lil Wayne and Andre Day on one song. He has Rhapsody on Boom Bap. That's a pretty tough track. You got Mr. October with G Herbo. I like it, and I haven't liked the Wyclef album in years, so this was a surprise to me.
It's funny because when he was on your show the other day, I think Wyclef came up. Shout out to we do 5.5 hours. Y'all go check that out, man. If y'all got attention span, man. We was going in on hip hop. Y'all got to get into that, man. We had a good conversation. Number 9 is Naomi Sharon, No Sleep in Paradise. Are you aware of her? She's a singer.
Yes. I didn't check out her new project, but I have heard her songs in the past though. She's dope.
Yeah. And then Cy Ari the Kid. Yeah. Did you listen to his project? Are you familiar? I know you're familiar with him.
Yeah. He's dope. He that's the he was under Kanye West at one point.
Was he?
Is it him?
Oh snap! See that's that.
I might be getting him mixed up with Sahar the Prince. Oh, my bad. I'm getting him mixed up with Sahar the Prince.
Me too. Yeah. That's why I was like, when I saw he was like, oh, I got a new project out. I rushed to go check it out. And then I'm like, oh, this is the singer one. Because the other one's the rapper. I'm like, oh. But it's still good. He's a good singer, He makes good music. So all right, so we gotta I don't know if anybody on the list you want to talk about before we go to the next subject, but check him out. But Blue Hill Bill, I'm not sure if you're familiar with him. He's a rapper from New England area. Benny the Butcher, the Plugs I Met 2.5. Okay. Did you hear that?
Yes.
How'd you like that one? I know you could talk about that one.
I was just bumping that before just now. Yes. He got the new single, Can't Be Much.
Yep.
I love that joint. He got the Talk Shows single with Raekwon. That's fire. Yep. The whole project produced by Harry Fraud. I love it. Definitely a solid project.
While we're on new projects real quick, anything else that new came out that I don't have on this list that you want to talk about real quick before we go on to the next subject? Anything else?
Tierra Whack. If you're familiar
Ooh,
with Tierra
Tierra
Whack,
Whack, yeah.
yeah, she
Now that
has a
project was what, 2 weeks ago?
yeah, she had, nah, that just came out. It just
Well,
came
last
out.
week though. I mean, because I would have had it on my because
Last week.
I have
Okay.
it in my notebook already, the review, but it's so it must have been last week. The
Yeah,
green cover
Wax
with the
Museum,
big
and
head.
she had
Yeah.
it's like green.
Yeah. It's fire.
Yeah,
What you think
and
about? Tell me.
she had she had Conductor Williams produced like 4 songs on the album, and I think it's dope. This is like a really solid album from her.
No, it is. It is. I think a lot of people
Yeah,
challenge her for rapping. I think they maybe take her serious, but she's a dope rapper, and she wants to be known as a
yeah,
rapper. I
she
heard.
is.
Yeah. So, but she gonna be up
Mm-hmm.
there in those conversations. Straight up, she
Yep.
will be up there in the
Um,
conversations.
you have Ryan Witherspoon. He's a new artist from the Bronx,
Ooh,
and
okay.
he's Puerto Rican. He's Puerto Rican. And he dropped like for last week was the Puerto Rican Day Parade over here in New York City, and he dropped a EP for the Puerto Rican Day Parade called the Bori Tape, and it's a mix of like hip hop and reggaeton, and he has a song called Bori, which he sampled the Big Pun 100%. He sampled that same
Oh
melody,
yeah.
and yeah, and that was on his album Start Spreading the News. That's the Frank Sinatra homage to the song, and that's his full album, and he has Jadakiss on that album, and it's a fire album as well.
I'm about to check it out, man. I'm glad you're spilling some extra
Yeah,
gems for me and my audience, man, because I was
yeah,
unaware of those projects. Any more before we move on to the next
yeah.
subject?
You have an artist from the West Coast called Blitz, and he's more like R&B, hip hop. I'm not gonna say he's not like a pure singer, but he reminds me of like T-Pain, and he
Mm,
was on the Dog Pound's last album, We All We Got back in 2024, and he has
mm-hmm.
a new full length album called Labor of Love, and it's
Oh,
like a
okay.
mix of like R&B and like West Coast hip hop. But it's pretty good. It's pretty good. He has a couple of joints out. Is that too much? And Day After Day with Perry, and it's 13 songs, and it's a banging project. So if you like R&B mixed with like DJ Mustard type of production, I think a lot of people will like
Ooh,
it.
that's a good combination right there. I'm about
Yeah,
to check it out,
yeah,
man. Oh hell yeah! I'm glad you
oh yeah,
dropping them gems, man. I'm glad you dropping them gems,
yeah,
man.
man.
We're gonna bust some shots for that, or at least load up. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
Before we bust the shots, load up. But any
Mhm.
more?
One more. I got the Alchemist Liquid Form new project
Yeah, that's like a
with
it's an
he
album,
got
but it's an EP, right? It's like 4 songs and 4 instrumentals,
yeah,
right?
yeah, and he has like beats, like instrumentals of the tracks on there. You got a song Gutter Pain with Cool G Rap. You got Beat Like a Key, like with 2 Chainz. The Streets Don't Change with Conway. That's my favorite song on here. And on the Spectrum with Boldy James, and then he has the actual beats for these songs on the same EP. So his Alchemist is great. I love it.
Nah, they fly, man. I ain't gonna lie, because I was anything I'll put out, man. I'm running over there and pressing play automatically, man. That's just
Yeah,
how it is, man. But we will get to the album. I
yeah.
want to play a game with you real quick, and then we'll do the
Uh-huh.
album breakdown. Then we'll play one more game, and then talk about. I got a little couple questions for you, and then we're gonna get out of here. So you're gonna, you know how the show goes, man.
Okay.
But I got a couple of new
Yeah.
games I wanted to introduce, man. Before I do that, fact check the news real quick, and you can talk about this since you are my
Mhm.
co-host as well. Now, the first one is Juneteenth should be every day. What do you think?
I mean, I mean, if it was every day, I mean, it would be a holiday for Black people every day, and then they wouldn't be going to school or work or anything. So, can't be every day. We gotta have
Now I
like,
know. I'm just
yeah,
yeah, it's just a statement. I'm just like it was great to see that day occur, and you saw so much Black
yeah,
love, within the community or just around the world. It's just a statement. I'm just throwing around, but I'm just basically saying we need more love, more Black
right,
love thrown around, not just on one day. So that's basically what I'm saying.
facts.
Number two
Okay,
is Big Daddy Kane challenge. He challenged Conway. He challenged Jadakiss so far. They actually did a record together. I'm pretty sure it's going to be on Big Daddy Kane's new album. He just put
mhm,
out this 8 8 bar challenge and a 16 bar challenge for the world. Somebody from Massachusetts already sent me one of their verses and was like, "Yo, share this with me, share it." So shout out to people that are actually gonna utilize it and try to get maybe some fame off it, right? Because you got to tag him in it. And you might have a dope 16 and dope 8 bars, and guess what? Now you're working on an album of Big Daddy Kane or something like that. What do you think about this? Triboro, you there?
I feel like that's a challenge for like the real top lyricists, though. You know what I'm saying? Like it's lyricists of now, like Conway. Would like to see Conway, Benny, Rock Marcy, like challenge some of the newer artists that feel like if they feel like they're, you know, one of the best all time, then I feel like that challenge will work better for them. You know what I'm saying? So this generation, so that, like the young generation can see, like, oh, he really do got skill, like so Kane and Rakim and all them. So
now you're right. That's a good opinion because I mean, like, who's this challenge for? He opened it up for the world. Now, I mean, the world's going to utilize it. They're going to take advantage of it. So, but most of these rappers that are going to hopefully take on that challenge, hopefully they can rap and don't waste a lot of our time. But yeah, I know what you mean. You just want like the elite rappers to go on that beat and see what they got and show people, especially the veterans, the veteran rappers. Will that'd be fire.
Right.
You know? Cevere's Innovators is next. Usually this is just a part of the show that I highlight an artist, and why didn't I put her name there? But I'll just say it. Hold on, here it goes. Hold on, if I can freaking show it. This thing is acting up, but it's Minnie Riperton. I love Minnie Riperton. I'm pretty sure you do too. She's a force of nature, a vocal blueprint, 5-octave range, and whistle register. Early celeb to speak openly about breast cancer. Her album Perfect Angel is a masterpiece. Talk about Minnie Riperton, man.
Minnie Riperton, I actually have the Adventures in Paradise album. And you know that was like an important album for hip hop because of like the samples that Tribe Called Quest used for Midnight Marauders on that album, and you know, she was I didn't realize it till like a couple years ago. She's Maya, I forgot the girl name from SNL. That's her mom.
Yeah, Maya Randolph.
Maya Randolph. Maya Randolph. Yeah, and she I didn't realize that was she was Minnie Riperton's daughter. But like that was a great. She was a great singer. And she has a lot of classics, and I'm glad that for the hip hop community, like they've sampled a lot of her records to make it known for heads coming up, like, oh, this is who Minnie Riperton is. Check out this album and this song she did, and you know, it's definitely an underrated singer. She's not mentioned a lot in conversations. We always mention Aretha and Gladys, but I feel like Minnie Riperton needs to be mentioned more. Maya Rudolph, that's her name. Maya
Rudolph.
Yeah.
Really, really fly. Shout out to the chat. Shout out to Mark Nash. What's good, man? We still got more conversation, Mark Nash. We start just playing. What up, man? What's going on, man? Welcome to the show, man. I had fun of your podcast, man. Your podcast is crazy. You got some good dudes on there, man. In a good circle. Okay, so Minnie Riperton, thank you for being Severe's innovator for this week. The first game is, before we get to the this is gonna be short, but before we get to the EP, is Anthem Wars. And so basically I'm gonna pick 2 anthems and they're gonna be below, and we gotta make a selection, brother. Okay. Anthem Wars. I don't got no soundtrack yet. I'll just bust some shots or something. Jay-Z featuring Alicia Keys' Empire State of Mind verse Tupac featuring Drake, California Love. What do you got, brother?
I hate to sound biased. You know, I got to go with Empire State of Mind just because the Knicks have recently won. This was our anthem last week. Like, we just, you know what I'm saying? It just embodies New York City. Like, the whole feeling of the song and Alicia Keys' beautiful vocals on the hook, and I love her performance at Gracie's Mansion last week at the Knicks parade. It was epic. Jay-Z, come on, like 30 years we still celebrating Reasonable Doubt. He's a legend. He's an icon. But I love California Love too. California Love, that was an anthem for the West Coast in '96. 30 years also for that album this year.
Yeah.
But I gotta go with Empire State of Mind.
I ain't gonna lie, man. It might be my East Coast flair, but I'm gonna go with the same thing. I'm gonna go with Jay-Z and Alicia Keys' Empire State of Mind too. Now, Tupac and Dr. Dre, it was good, but if you know the history of the record, how it's supposed to be this guy's song, and then all of a sudden Tupac gets out and they give everything to Tupac, so it was kind of like it wasn't Tupac's record actually. So to begin with, but yeah, I'm gonna go with Jay-Z as well. I do agree with you. Let's see if anybody in the comments said, that's a difficult one. He says, "Well, pick one. We going to the next subject." Let me stop. All right, so we get into the album, man. This is album time, EP time. Let us know why you selected this EP, and while I'm setting up the songs and stuff like that.
Musalini, yo, what's crazy? On my old Instagram page a couple years ago, he had followed me, but I didn't know who he was at that time. And this is like before he did the Don and I with Ninth Wonder. And then when I saw the video that he did, when he did the rollout with the Ninth Wonder album, I'm like, oh, this is the same guy from a couple years ago, and he's gotten better since then, and he's done a lot of great projects. One with Crisis and two with Ninth Wonder. He has another one coming out with Ninth Wonder, and the Summer Breeze. Ever since then, I've been checking out every project he's done, and the Summer Breeze EP is 6 tracks, and it embodies like the summertime feeling. It almost has like an 80s retro sound to the production, and he just real smooth with it. So I'm like, he's another young artist coming up that I haven't heard a lot of people talk about. I'm like, yo, we got to discuss this EP.
Oh no, he's on my radar, man. I probably reviewed at least 6 of his projects, of somewhat, probably more. I'm not sure. Been a fan. I actually tagged him. He actually liked it. So hopefully he'll watch this or see this.
Yeah, I saw that.
I'll cut some clips out for him, and we'll show him later that how much we appreciate him as an artist, and of course him as a creator and things of that nature. So let's get into it, man. This is the THHC podcast, episode 304. We're talking to Musalini, Summer Breeze with Triboro, man. Welcome to the podcast again, man.
Salute.
All right, so you know how we do this, man. I'll break it down. Yeah. I'm going to describe the record, and then, what I'm saying, you do as well if you have any notes on it. So the Musalini Summer Breeze came out June 9th, 2026. It's about 12 minutes of pure good energy, man. Just great energy. Number 1 is Fragrance featuring Silent Snipers, produced by Smooth with the $. Now, the Musalini, a.k.a. Money, is known for luxurious, streetwise lyricism, smooth, laid-back delivery, and feature Mr. Snipers, aka the aromatic assassin, also left his macking scent for the ladies around. Right. Talk about number 1, Fragrance, man. What do you think about that one?
This was a dope song to start off the project. Really smooth beat. Moose had like a couple of lines and he said, my girl bought a girl, man, she down to share shit. Go figure, 2,500. I'm talking about Glorilla. I loved it, and his man on there, that was spitting. He was dope too. I want to hear more from his from that artist as well.
I like that when and I always tell people this when I do my reviews. If you're gonna feature on somebody's album, put your best foot forward so people like us be like, yo, who's that? Right? And then that's what we do. We go do our homework and we deep dive on that individual, right? I've been telling people this for 5-6 years, dude. Let's go to number 2, Rooftop Music, produced by Smooth. Now, this is pure uncut pimp rap at its finest. Smooth, swagged out and dripping with that too cool for school vibe. Smooth soundscapes are silky. Let's talk about number 2, Rooftop Music.
Yeah, I love the hook. Can I get it on the rooftop? The weather is hot. I love that hook where it's like a sing song, but he's not overdoing it. Where the lyrics, he says, you know, more boo, baby, go and sip slow. I find a way to get it. We ain't never going broke. And it has like a 80s melodic, really smooth type of beat. And like I said, like the production on here, it fits the season, it fits the summer weather.
100%, man. This is a summer cruise type of tape, man. You know, you kind of wish it was longer now, right? I know the summer's short, so maybe that's why he did it the EP. I'm not sure. Number 3 is
two
side
months.
piece.
Remember, you said 2 months.
Oh, go ahead. I'm sorry. Say it again.
Remember, you said on the summer breeze, it's only 2 months to the summer.
Yeah. So, he does say that it's only 2 months after that summer. Yeah. Like, and that's why I got that. That's why it stuck in my head, because he's really memorable with his lines. You know what I mean? He's very quotable.
Right.
You know. Number 3 is side piece, produced by Smooth. Now, track is Smooth as Liquid Mercury, the soundtrack for a rooftop session with your favorite side piece, aka the Silk Tongue, the Musalini. Bars are cooler than the other side of the pillow. Let's talk about number 3, side piece, man. What's going on? Y'all New York got side piece? What's going on? What's going on?
I love this beat. I love the beat and the I think this is one of his best songs lyrically, where he says, you know, summer's in New York, then I'm heading out west for the winners, feeling blessed, getting money, say less, talking about checks, I'ma need mine next. Love those lines. Again, it's very smooth. It's real like a summertime feel. This is one of my favorites on the album.
I love the way you quote these artists, man, because it really lets people know that you're into the work and you know the work and you do your homework. People don't know who you are, man. I want the whole world to know who Triboro is, man. You know, like real quick, you know, I just want to give you your props, you know, because 5-6 years ago, this is when I kind of started this podcast and kind of writing and doing, you know, just being more creative like I should have been. And it was always in me. I just, you know, I was just do it behind the scenes. You know, I met you and a couple guys, you know, doing it, and y'all inspired me and helped me out actually. So shout out to Triboro, man. Just want to give you your flowers, man.
Shout out to you, bro. Shout out to you. I love what you're doing with the merch and your platform. And this is, I tell people now, like, this is our media now. There's no more MTV Raps and Rap City. We are the new hip hop media now. And that's how I always treat people. Mark Nash as well, you know, Back to the Lab and Uncle Freezy. That we are the new hip hop media. And it's like, if people want to hear about real hip hop, they got to come to us.
100%. I've been telling people that all the time, man. Like, and you know, your knowledge. If they knew half what you knew, they would be, you know, hip hop enthusiasts. You know, say they would be like, you know, top tier, and they would probably have their own podcast. But you're very knowledgeable of rap. Let's go to number 4, man. Cafe Con Leche, featuring Natakilla. The Musalini, aka the Dawn, knows it's a season for skeezing. The Mac of the Year, the Pimp's Pimp, Money, the international vocals of Natakilla are sexy. She got a sexy voice. Shout out to, again, the Musalini, aka the Cafe Con. Talk about number 4, man. Cafe Con Leche.
Now this video just came out because I saw it last night. So it just came out. This is a new single. I love the piano loop on this. It really smooth melodic track. You got the Spanish chick on the hook, and she's also in the video as well. It's fire. Definitely one of my favorite produced songs on this project.
100%. Like, if you know, I was saving that for last, but if I had to go, you know, just to go backtrack, you know, one of my favorites is Fragrance, 3 side piece, and this one, number 4, Cafe Con Leche. Those are the 3 that kind of stand out, but the other ones are just as good. So let's go to number 5, Live Good. The Musalini, aka the Penthouse Prophet, preaches a gospel of good times and better women. The Live Good evangelist. Pay your pimp dues, man. Hopefully you're paying your pimp dues, man. So y'all could be down with this dude. What do you think about number 5, man? Live Good, man.
I love the strings on here. The strings is like the most important, like, key part of this track. It's melodic. You got Moose saying different city every other month. I think about you, but I'm on the run. You looking good. Why don't you roll a blunt? Another banger. Strong album
Yeah.
cut. It's fire.
No, it is, man. It really is. You picked a great artist, and it's funny when you picked him. I was like, "Man, I didn't know Triboro knew about the
Yeah,
Mussolini,"
yeah,
because like you really go deep, and it'd be like a lot of like underground, like what I'm saying it. So
yeah.
that's why I was like, Mussolini's kind of, he's kind of up there a little bit in the underground. So what I'm
Right.
saying, and he's a lot of, like
He
you said, he's
he
a hidden treasure.
he's up there. Like he's up there now. Like I said, like he's come a long way from a couple years ago, and he also had like that deal with LRG. You remember LRG, the clothing, and he
Yep,
had that
LRG.
deal
Yep.
where he was like yeah, he was like modeling their clothing line, and I love to see him come like all this way. Like he's come a long way from a couple years ago to now, where he's doing joints with like Ninth Wonder and Pete Rock and Crisis, and I love it. That's elevation. You know what I'm saying? And that's why I picked him. Like because he's not talked about enough. Like we know about the other artists that are mentioned, but when it comes to the Mussolini, he's not like mentioned enough in conversation.
I discovered the Mussolini um, through Trust Gang, and I don't know if you know who that is. It's 38
Yeah,
Special and his crew. So
yeah,
38 Special was working with a lot of rappers, MCs back then, and when he was trying to like push his music, and
mhm,
Mussolini was one of them. So I like, he's kind of a member of Trust, but of course he's independent himself. But
right.
I started like learning about him and listening to his music through 38 Special that I found probably 6-7 years ago, and then I started like going through a rabbit hole finding other MCs and rappers
Right.
that like Shay Noor and
Yeah.
and stuff like that. So let's go to number 6, Summer Breeze, man. The last track and the title track. The flow is slow, deliberate, and seductive. Well, seductive. Sorry, your attention. Again, only 2 months of the summer in the Bronx, and this part-time lyrical lover boy keeps us stable of the ladies. You know what I'm saying? So, what do you think about the last track, Summer Breeze, man? Title track, man. What do you think?
This is my favorite one here. Like the beat, the bass line, the hook. There's only 2 months in the
Oh,
summer.
oh,
I'm your
oh, oh.
part-time lover. I love it. The lyrics, loving the
Nah,
cut. Let's wake
it's
up and get
fire,
drunk.
man.
Yeah, it's fire, yo. Classic, classic.
Nah, it's a classic joint, man.
Yeah.
If you had to sum up this EP, um, let us know the summary of the EP, man. And what you think? You think he should, expand on this, or you think he should leave it like this and go on to the next project? You think he should do more Summer Breeze?
Uh, maybe a sequel. I would like to see him do like maybe like one for each season, like one for spring, one for fall, winter. But I'm gonna give it 4 mics. I think it's a strong project, 6 tracks, but is each track stands out from the last, and the sound of it has like a 80s retro sound, but 80s in the summertime. You know what I'm saying? And the production was
Mm-hmm.
great, the songs, the lyrics. I loved it. I don't think there's a bad song on this whole project.
Me neither, man. And welcome 82 DC.
Yo,
He knows what time it is because he comes right in and
yeah,
says
money.
money. He knows what's going on. You know what we talk about. 88, 82 DC. Tell us what you think about the project, man. We're talking about it. We're about to go to the next subject. We got another game to introduce, and I got some questions for my guests as well. So, but yeah, money. We talking
Yeah,
money. No, it's a great project, man. I ain't gonna lie, man. I probably agree with you with the 4 mics or something like that. I haven't
mhm,
totaled it up yet, but I'm pretty
right.
sure it adds up to something similar, right? So,
Mhm.
no, great project, man. Really a great project.
Oh yeah.
Um, so what the next game? We had Anthem
Mhm.
Wars. Now,
Right.
I thought of Anthem Wars because those have to be anthems, like those. Now, the next one is called 3 verse 3, the track fight So you could put any tracks together
Okay.
and kind of battle, right? So all right. So here we go. All right, the first one is so round one fight. All right, so round one fight. We talking Nas, New York State of Mind versus Jay-Z, Hard Knock Life. What's good? Pick one. If you guys are in the audience, let us know. I think Triboro froze up for the game. Triboro, you're frozen. Yeah, I think he's frozen. Oh wait, he's back.
Am I frozen?
No, you back now. So if you were saying something, we didn't hear it.
Okay. No, I was just looking at the matchup.
Oh, you got round one, man. Come on, man. Round one, baby. You loading the clip. So round one is Nas basically versus Jay-Z. Why not start off with that when I introduce the game? What do you think? New York State of Mind or Hard Knock Life?
Damn, I gotta go with New York State of Mind. New York State of Mind. That's like the hardest primo joint with Nas, man.
You said that's the hardest primo joint? It probably is.
Yeah, the hardest primo joint with Nas.
Yeah, well, that's what I'm saying with Nas. Yeah, if I have to go back and listen, I'll have to go check it out because they got a couple. How many besides the album? They had what 6 prior or 7 prior, something like that.
About 6 or 7.
Yeah. Let's go to round 2. Yeah. Round 2 is the Notorious B.I.G. Juicy versus 50 Cent. What up, gangster? So what do you think, man? Round 2. Let's go, man. Got you on the hot seat.
I gotta go with Juicy. Come on. That's what made Biggie, man. Like, even though he hated to do that song, but Juicy, like, every lyric was quotable on that song. You know what I'm saying? And then he used the familiar M2 made sample. You know what I'm saying? I grew up with that song, Juicy Fruit.
True. I mean, an incredible sample. I grew up with the sample as well. My mother was playing those records. I mean, not to say my age, but I had 45 records, man. I had Cyndi Lauper and Weird Al Yankovic 45 records back in the day. Mm-hmm. So my music taste goes way back. So did I pick one yet? You know what? I have to go with, man. You know what? I'm gonna go with. I gotta go Biggie, man. Biggie just a lyrical icon, and even though, like you said, he didn't want to do that record, he killed that record, murdered the record. Mm-hmm. So it's like you didn't want to do a record that was probably one of your biggest records ever, like say so. But he didn't know, but he luckily that was that hit. Yeah, shout out to I got some some people in the comments real quick. I know D-Ray came in real quick. I wanted to wait till I finish. Shout out. Welcome to the podcast, brother. We got one more comment. Different songs for different moments. I'm going to play 50 on the way to the club. Juicy cleaning up the house for the weekend. That's what's up. All right. You still didn't pick one. You kind of chickened out and didn't pick one, but All right, the last one is Grandmaster Flash and the Furious 5, The Message versus Ice-T, 6 in the morning. Let's go, Triboro.
Oh man, I gotta go with The Message. The message for me was like one of the first rap songs I heard like as a kid, and then seeing the video and Grandmaster Flash and Furious 5, man, like those are legends that they need their flowers more. You know what I'm saying? And he's such a great DJ as well.
No, 100%. And I agree with you. I think I agree with you on all three. Not just because they're more East Coast related, but they are the better records. Of course, that record was a large impact and it did a lot for the game. And it did a lot for Ice-T, probably. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So what they say, he's saying I can't pick.
Look at Mark Cousin Trouble. Huh? Mark, don't do that, yo. Mark Cousin Trouble.
He said he can't pick, man. Come on, man. We got Kenny Mack.
No,
Melly
he
Mel
said
got
these
this.
songs don't go together, but it's a matchup. It's not supposed to go together. It's supposed to pick one or the other.
It's like they don't get it, man. Come on, man. You gotta pick, man. It's a new game, man. You gotta pick, man. You said he can't pick. That's all right, man. That's all right, though. But we got somebody that picked. We got somebody that picked. What's up with Kenny Mack? What's good? Salute. Welcome to the show. He picked Melly Mel. All right. You got to pick, man. All right, man. I got a couple of questions before I get you off this screen, man. Again, thank you for coming on the podcast.
Yeah.
My first question is, what is your wildest take on hip hop that had your podcast fans losing their mind over?
It's not something I said though. It's something that another guest said.
Oh, okay.
It's definitely not something that I said. But this past Wednesday, right, when we had Kal-El, shout out to Kal-El.
When I was on your show.
Yes, and Kal-El said he thought Reasonable Doubt was overrated. I've never heard nobody say that. He thought what was the album you said? Kingdom Come. He thought Kingdom Come was better than Reasonable Doubt. I'm like, nah, bro. That is wild to me. That is wild. Like I've never heard nobody say that.
That was a wild outtake, man. And I thought he was on mushrooms or something. I didn't know what was going on. I said, what? Like we all was like, huh? And that was like the only thing I think all three of us out of the four agreed on, and we was up against him. And because during the whole conversation, it was either 2 against 2, 1 against 3, or like whatever. It was all the stuff we had. It was entertaining.
Bro, I didn't have a Diddy wild. I just felt like at the time I was mad because of what he did, but Diddy is a legend for what he did for music. He's a legend. You know what I'm saying? But
so what was your Diddy take? What was the Diddy take? Hold on. He said
at the time I said he wasn't a legend. Like this is when he first got in trouble. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
And I felt like people overlooked what this bad things he's done, and they would just, I admitted it. Like yes, I admit it. Like he's a legend. He's a legend. Like I saw Diddy in concert. He's a legend. Like what he did for Uptown MCA and Bad Boy was legendary. He's a legend. But we can't overlook at the same time what the stuff that he did to other people. That so I when I was mad, I was like, yo, he ain't no legend. You know what I'm saying? But he's a legend. You know what I'm saying? Definitely, he's a legend. He gave us great music.
And I agree with you. And that was a sensitive subject, man. So you got to think about it. It was really a sensitive subject. So like a lot of our thoughts will probably cross because yes, he's a legend, but he did a lot of unlegendary stuff that kind of maybe red flagged them to, discredit him for some of that legendary stuff. So I get why you probably said, he wasn't at the time. And, but I mean, listen, a lot of people probably took his legendary status from their book. So you're not the only one, man. So that's not really an insane take. You know what I'm saying? A slap. Can I see 8 years?
Oh, you can't put no limit on assaulting Cassie. That's people gonna remember that forever though.
Yeah, that's gonna be forever, man.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Let's get to the next questions, go here, because this one's getting you in trouble. When do you say that ain't rap to Ahmad Shepard, former Knicks player? Because he's a rapper. He raps. When do you say no, or do you say no, or do you say that ain't rap, Ahmad Shepard, New York Knicks player?
Say that immediately when I hear him rap. I'll say that to him immediately. Okay. he has to. I have to say that to him. The minute you take that mic and you portray a rapper, that's when I gotta say that to you, because I'm glad you get the tongue in cheek of the title, because that's why I named it That Ain't Rap, because there's a lot of rap that people felt like was hip hop, and it's not hip hop. You can't say Kid Cudi is hip hop compared to KRS-One. It's not the same hip hop. It's a different sound. Kid Cudi is not all hip hop. I like it. I like some of his stuff, but he's not all hip hop. He transcends to other genres. You know what I'm saying? So when you hear some of these artists, especially the mumble rap, the drill rap, and they say hip hop, it's not the same thing. You know what I'm saying? It's like an extension of the genre, but it's not the same thing. You know what I'm saying? You can't put J. Cole in the same category with Lil Yachty. Not the same thing.
This kind of brings up another question that's out of the blue. You got people saying Dame Leonard. You got people saying Shaq. Who is the best rapper that's an NBA player?
Well, I mean, I grew up on Shaq. I think Shaq is like top tier, and then you got Dame Lillard. I think Dame definitely, because I've heard his song, his albums. Dame could definitely rhyme, and he's done great features. You know, he did a song with Raphael Sadiq. Raphael Sadiq ain't working with everybody, so for you to get Raphael Sadiq on the song means he respect what you do as an artist. You know what I'm saying? And then it's just everybody else. You know, I think LaMelo Ball was rapping at one point, and it's many others, but it's Shaq and Dame and Dame Dollar for me.
That makes sense, man. I probably would have picked Shaq and Dame too. And if you really listen to their flow and bars, they really take it serious. You could tell they like historians of hip hop. You know what I'm saying? They're not just like, yo, I'm famous. I can rap. Man. This dude's in the chat bugging. I love it. Keep him coming, man. You knucklehead. What he said this time? I know he's juicy verse. What up, gangster? Is equivalent to that. No, it ain't.
Anyway. But I think it's for like What Up Gangsta's more street and Juicy was more for the radio and the club. But I think they kind of like both on that same level though.
Yeah, I think that's why I picked it. I mean, you know, this is gonna be times I go left and probably don't select the right ones to go against each other. But you know, I can check me. But I thought I did good on that one. Let's go to your question 3. Your dream guest for your podcast. Who will be your dream guest?
I would love to have Jay-Z on there.
Oh,
love to have Jay-Z on there.
Shoot, who wouldn't, man? If you get Jay-Z, you know I'm coming on that podcast, right? And vice versa, you know what I'm saying? If I get anybody incredible, you know, right, I'm gonna throw you in there as a guest so we can slot them with questions, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Number 4 is only one catalog forever. You only can listen. You're on the island, all that stuff like that. You know that corny question. You got DJ Primo, Pete Rock, or The Alchemist. Damn. Just one, brother.
Damn.
It's just fun. It's fun. It's just fun, man. It's not gonna happen tomorrow.
I think I gotta go with Pete, man, because Pete. I mean, just this albums and artists, the remixes. I could just sit for a whole day and listen to his remixes. That were great. You know, Public Enemy, Shut 'Em Down remix, and Jay with the Damager, You Can't Stop the Prophet remix, and the Juicy remix, and there's so many remixes that he's done. When I think of like remixes, I think of like, you know, Pete Rock, Primo, Teddy Riley, Jermaine Dupri, and then it's everybody else. You know what I'm saying? Like they had like the best remixes, you know. But that's hard. I love Primo. Alchemist to me is like the best producer right now in this era. Like he's flawless.
Yeah, he's a great. All is a great, of course, you know. And I put him down so we can highlight all 3, of course. But you know, it's, in hip hop, you like to, you know, compare and compete, and you know, just have a little conversations to just get people's names out there once again. And that's pretty much what I'm doing. Number 5 is give us a hot take on hip hop that you heavily speak about currently. What do you have? Any hot takes right now that you?
I think it's not really a hot take. Is this my opinion? I think Iceman is the best rap album of the year.
You did say that on your show.
Yes.
Yo, you did say that. And when you said that, you know what happened in my mind?
Oh.
Yeah, that happened in my mind, dog. Like, come on, dog. Not to say Drake album wasn't good. It was pretty good. It had some bangers on it. You know, I reviewed it. Listen, right. I don't review anything if I don't like it. That's score a certain amount. Like, I'll give you my secret. That's to be over 3.5 mics out of 5 for me to review your album. I just gave out my secret. But anyway, it got over 3.5, so I reviewed it. Right. It's a good album. You know, I'm not going crazy about it. But I think it's Drake's best album. I do agree with you on that. I think it's one of his best. I don't think it's better than Take Care though. I think Take Care is his best. Oh, Take Care. Okay, I thought you said it was the best. Okay.
No, best album for this year. But right now, this is we in.
Oh, you're saying for the 2026?
Yes.
Can I ask you a question then? Hold on, let me ask you a question because you're saying it's the best. How many albums have you listened to?
A lot. Since January, a lot.
Yeah,
A$AP Rocky album came out. J. Cole double album. Tierra, just some of the ones that just came out. Tierra Whack, Benny the Butcher. You know what I'm saying? As well as the other two Drake albums, Made of Honor and B2, AZ Do Dot 3. And when I tell people this, I'm like, yo, tell me what right now, what is the best rap album if it's not Iceman? Because I'm gonna tell you why those other albums ain't better than Iceman. That's what I'm saying. Right now, to me, Drake has the best rap album of the year.
And let me, you know, I would answer that question, but that's a show, or that's gonna take longer than you know we have here, because I do know better albums. Let me just give you one. I gave you one on your show.
Yes.
It was Billy Dance. Billy Dance's album.
I gotta hear that one. You did
from it's incredible. It's incredible. So you know,
people say AZ and AZ album was dope. For me personally, I don't think he should have made a trilogy out of that, like his classic album from 95. That's just me. I don't think we needed part 2. We didn't need part 3. Now part 3 has some joints, but better than Iceman track for track. I don't think it's better than Iceman.
Yo, listen, I agree. I love AZ. I'm a huge fan of AZ, but that album didn't hit how it was supposed to. You know, anyone even considering Drake as anything other than
we just reviewed
the hip hop cover book.
Bro, the Musalini. Nobody even mentions this guy, and we just reviewed a flawless new album from the Mussolini. Shout out to Musalini. So Summer Breeze is already in my top 10 for 2026. You know what I'm saying? Like, I can give you albums that was great. Kanye West had Bully. That's the best Kanye album in 10 years. Nobody talking about that album.
Another album that I listened to and thought was great. You know, I thought it was a good kind of comeback for Kanye, you know, since he's been in the doghouse. And I like the album. I did like the Kanye album. I can't front. I reviewed it too. It passed my review status, and I did review it. Drake been cosplaying. I'm just gonna read some of these comments real quick. The second AZ album is my favorite, and they say Bully wasn't good to me. That's Mark Nash. Yeah. Okay. So yeah, that is a good hot take, and I like that.
I can show you my full playlist of like all albums from January to now. You had Spiral Staircases, Larry June with Currency and Alchemist. That was fire. Yep. Love that album, right? You had AZ Do Die 3. That was dope. I don't think it was the best. You know, Vince Staples, Crybaby. Great album. And I'm not a huge Vince Staples fan, but I think that's one of his best albums already. Right? Alchemist again, Liquid Form. It just dropped. He got some bangs on that album. You know what I'm saying? Ryan Witherspoon, Start Spreading the News. Another new artist I don't hear nobody talk about. I'm putting you all on right now. Ryan
Keep going. I love it. I love it.
You know what I'm saying? Like I said, Kanye West, Bully, his best album since Life of Pablo. Who else? Who else came out? Natural Elements. Y'all remember Natural Elements from the 90s?
Yep.
A Butter, L Swift. Great album. Alignment, new album, fire. Wyclef Clef Notes, his best album in I don't know how long. Like I don't know the last time when I heard a Wyclef album and enjoyed it. This is like his best one since maybe the Carnival. You know what I'm saying?
Somebody said Baby Keem. Did you hear Baby Keem's album? Is that on your list?
Nah, I gotta hear Baby Keem. I do like the song he did with Kendrick. Was it good? Forgot the name of that joint he put out. But I like the song.
The album is fire. I did listen to the album for Baby Keem. Just to interrupt you real quick. It is good. I just want to let people know it's good. Go ahead.
Action Bronson, Planet Frog. That was a dope album. Nobody mentioned Action Bronson no more. Like I like that album. Like I said, A$AP Rocky, Don't Be Dumb, Part 1. I know he has Part 2 coming out in July. Part 1 was fire. You got a lot of dope collaborations. You got a song with Will I Am, that was fire. You got a song with Westside Gun, the Gorillas, and Danny Elfman. That was fire. Come on now.
Yeah,
I'm giving you great albums.
Listen, no, hold on, wait. Just before we move on to that, I was a real critic for Action Bronson because he sounds like Ghostface Killer, one of my favorite rappers. But he can rap. He can rap. So I'm gonna let you slide. 82 DC said get some 06 Red in your life. I did tell Triboro about him. He will look into him. Rock Marshall got the best album of the year. That's what Kenny Mack says. Y'all play Don Toliver. He's okay.
I didn't play. I know that everybody telling me about the Don Toliver album though. I gotta check that out.
I'm gonna check it out, of course.
Yeah.
His bars are mid to me. I'm not sure who maybe
ASAP Rocky's talking about. But
okay,
he's not like I never looked at Rocky like he was like a split anyway. Like, but he made some of his best music with this album though.
Listen, I only listened to a couple records from Action. Of course, I heard the one with Rock Marciano. Got the video to it, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. And I checked that out. And I, like I said, I'm a huge fan of Rock Marciano. His album 656 is a contender for me. The funny thing is, right? I forgot I saved this and I didn't get rid of it. So if you really want to know, 40 of the, I listen to way more than 40 albums. But if you want to know, some of the albums I listen to, I'm gonna just, run them real quick down below. I'm not gonna go over all of them, but I know Mickey Diamond. I've been telling you about Mickey Diamond and Big Ghost LTD. They got a great chemistry together. They got I told you about Brother Tom Sos. There's just so much music out there. Napoleon the Legend. If you guys really want to know this list, go back to my other live podcast. I talk about albums under 30 minutes that are fire, that are album contenders of the year under 30 minutes, and then I tell y'all about albums as well as over 30 minutes, which is this list here. And you can see the list goes on. I'm not going to show y'all my top 20, but I'm going to show y'all, leave those there. Y'all have to go check out that last my review. I think it's on my 300th episode. Check out my 300th episode. I think I tell you guys about all the albums that are fire that I've been listening to, and y'all go check them out. All right. We're gonna get you out of here, Triboro. Unless you got some questions or a quick back and forth, we can go with real quick. But I know you have another podcast. And
no, I don't got it today. It's canceled. It's canceled, so we good.
It's canceled today. Why you tell me that, man?
I forgot to tell you. My bad. Dude.
I showed up the podcast for an hour or so, but I have something to do at like 7:30. So we're gonna we'll go a little longer. Right. But 82 DC says Action never sounded like Ghost to me, and the white guy on ESPN kept going at him so that he reacted to Ghost, and he was right that he said he was doing better than Ghost. People talking competitive. Okay. I get it.
Certain things he was saying that reminded me of Ghost, but he didn't necessarily sound like him, like his style, but his delivery with certain songs he would sound like Ghostface.
And here's my thing: when I said that statement, and I think a lot of people said that statement, it was more in the beginning of his career, right? That he kind of said. But think about it.
Yeah.
If you love Ghostface Killer, if you love Nas, you might sound like him a little bit until you find your way. And I think that's what happened.
Right.
And I think when I listen to Action Bronson now, I don't have a problem with him.
Yeah.
I can listen to him and not think of Ghostface. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
That's all. It's not like, oh, he sounds like Ghostface, I'm never listening to him. That's not what I'm trying to say,
Right.
Hopefully no one else is saying that, you know what I'm saying? So, well, since you have a little bit more time, I'll let you take over the show a little bit. You got anything you want to talk about, bring up? Let's talk.
Also, I forgot another album. Husk Kingpin. He has an album called Wavo, and he's paying homage to Wu-Tang Clan. Even the song titles are named after Wu-Tang Clan related type of song titles. He has the actual clan on different tracks on the album.
You got Shaheem.
The first single was produced by the RZA. Nobody's talking about Husk Kingpin. I'm putting you all on right now. That's going to be one of the best rap albums of the year. Wavo Forever. So salute to Husk Kingpin.
I speak about Husk Kingpin all the time. I'm one of his biggest fans. Actually, me and him talk, and we be talking on Instagram all the time. He loves that I support him. He knows I'm a huge fan. Hopefully I can get him on the show eventually. But you know, when it's ready. Like I don't ask everybody to be on the show, but he's probably one of the people I will ask in the near future to bless the podcast. Right. But I'm trying to find an album that I really, really, really love, and not saying I don't love all his albums. I love all the the sex albums, the ones they be doing with the chicks on the cover and stuff. Those. So I love those, man. But I'm gonna find something that I really want to tackle with him. That kind of like, I want an album that kind of consists of everything, a little bit of this, a little bit of that, because he has a lot of styles, and I really want to sit down with him and discuss like a really solid album. It might be one of his older albums, but we'll figure it out. Knowledge the Pirate album is second to Rock Marciano. Okay. I'm not going to tell you my story about Knowledge the Pirate, but it's not a good one.
You already brought it up.
Yeah. Oh, you want me to talk about it?
Yeah. What happened? Because you already brought it up.
Okay. Let's put.
I have a similar story, but not with Knowledge. It's with an R&B artist.
All right, okay. Let's do this. Hold on. Let's do this, man. We talking news, so if you want, this is news because I never told nobody this. Right. All right, I never told nobody this. Okay. So behind the scenes, and I don't tell nobody's business. I used to review Knowledge the Pirate's records, and I'm a fan. I used to be a fan of lyrics, fan of great albums. One album, Rome Streets, was on one of his songs, and when I was breaking down the review, he must have watched it. And when that particular, like, now say he had 10 songs. 9 songs, I'm going crazy. This guy's the best rapper. He's a dope, great guy. And then on that one song with Rome Streets, I just said, Rome Streets got him on this one. Rome Streets is a incredible rapper. He got really pissed off, and he was like, came in my DMs and threatened me and stuff. And I was like, yo, I'm not. First of all, I'm not gonna back down. I don't care who you are.
Crazy.
You know what I'm saying? Crazy. But that's like, yo, I'm just giving you my opinion. I bigged up you for 9 records. I talked about Rome Streets on one song, and you went bananas. Like I friggin' slapped you or something.
Wow.
So I was like, all right.
I believe it.
So I don't review him no more, to be honest. Right. He's off my radar. Crazy. Straight up.
I think my story even beats yours though.
Yeah, tell it.
I don't know. I know you don't know, but I didn't tell you. Certain people know and certain people don't. Okay, back in 2018, right? August 2018. I was on Instagram. There was a public hip hop page, right? I forgot the name of it. It was something culture, and the person that had the page, he put up a post of top 50 all time R&B artists and groups, right?
Okay.
And he had some names on there that shouldn't have been on there. Ashanti was on there, Keisha Cole, whatever. Number 50 was Joe Scott. I had an issue with that. I'm like, Joe Scott shouldn't be fit. Ashanti should never be ahead of Joe Scott.
Number 50, anyway. Joe Scott?
Number 50. Yes, right? But that's not the one. The issue came with the R&B group Next. Right? You remember Next, okay. RL, Tweet, and Tilo, right? Mm-hmm. They were on that list, and I made a comment about they shouldn't even be on that. They wasn't even the best in the 90s. They had like maybe 2 hit songs. They shouldn't even be on that list. Well, apparently RL saw that message. He didn't like that. And me and him spoke in DM about that. And it came to the point where he actually bribed me. Like he was bribing me 2 concert tickets to Foxwoods because they were performing out there. I'm serious. This is dead ass serious. 2 concert tickets to Foxwoods and $500. And I said, what? I don't want it. Yes. And I said, he wanted me to retract my statement. And I said, hell no. First of all, I would never go see you all in concert. I've been going to shows for 30 plus years. I would never go to see Next in concert. And he didn't like what I had to say. And he kept asking me, bro, like, you sure you don't want no money? And I was like, yo, what I want you to do is come on this show and tell the people why you feel like Next is top 50 all time R&B groups. So you're telling me that they're in the same tier with Earth, Wind & Fire, The Gap Band, Kool and the Gang, New Edition. I'm like, nah. Y'all got two hit records. You know what I'm saying? So he don't like what I had to say.
They can't do a versus, Triboro. If you who they going against in the verses? Bro, you don't got it, like you said, they don't got enough records.
This dude got on his Instagram page and made a whole meme about me, right? He took it, he had it up for 2 days, he took it down, and I saw it. And what I did was I made my own video and I put up Prince Purple Rain. I say, you see this guy right here? This is the only king of Minnesota. You will never be on his level. He didn't like that. And I'm still blocked. He's blocked me since 2018. Right? So and he was watching the live stream. Like I did a live stream with Reg. He was watching the live stream. I'm like, instead of him coming on the show, he's like secretly watching, and then he's making memes about me. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, bro, I will never retract my statement because you don't like what I had to say.
Yo, this is wild. You got beef with an R&B singer.
Yeah. I don't care.
Yo, like you know what's funny though? R&B singers though,
bro. You know what he kept saying? He was like,
R&B singers usually they think they're tougher because they sing and they think they got to prove themselves. You think he was trying to do that?
He's not. Listen, he didn't want me calling. I called him by his real name because I didn't call him Oil. I called him Robert. Robert Lawrence is his real name. He didn't want me calling him, but he was like, "Don't call me by my real name. Don't call me by my real name. It's Oil, right?" And then, bro, like he kept saying, "Oh, my cousin is Philip. Apparently, Philip Bailey from Earth, Wind & Fire is his cousin." I'm like, "Yeah, but your cousin is a legend, not you. Your cousin is in the Hall of Fame." You know what I'm saying? So he didn't like what I had to say or whatever. So yeah, that's the little R&B, my R&B tiff with the artist.
Yo, yeah, you beat my story on that because especially like I wouldn't even think that he would try to bribe you, try to get you to a concert. He's trying to give you actual cash money to take a statement back. That actually tells you that you have status in the game, and people respect your opinion.
That's the real thing.
You know what I'm saying? So you got to take that and pat yourself on the back, man, because it's the same thing with Knowledge the Pirate. It's like, dude, I was a fan, but it's like it's not like I'm dissing you. I didn't diss you on the record. I just said, hey, Rome Streets, it's a competitive game. Because he's always saying he's the best. Rome Street says he's the best. That particular record, he got him. It's like it's another song I can go. It's an incredible rapper named Great God. I don't know if you know who Great God is. Now, Great God and Rome Streets did a record. Great God is an amazing MC. Man, him be talking in Instagram too. And he's a real gangster, an ex-drug. Like he's really that about that business, like 38. But they changed, right?
Right.
But it's like, yo, if you got a song with Rome Streets, you better come with your best. Because Rome Streets got him on that record. Rome Streets got Great God on that record. But it don't mean Great God didn't have a dope verse.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But freaking Rome Streets is a problem. What the hell? Like, I don't know what's wrong with people. You know who Rome Streets is, right? Okay. Are you a fan of Rome Streets? Like he's a bar smith.
Definitely.
He out-rap a lot of people's top 5 lists.
Yeah.
Oh shoot. Yeah. Since I'm losing power. Guys, thank you for watching. Triboro, say give me something real quick to wrap up. Some positive statement. Because I don't have my charger, man. I thought it was gonna be an hour. Give me some positive statement before we get out of here, man. And everybody follow Triboro. Follow Triboro and go watch this podcast.
Hey, man. I'll shout out to you. I love what you're doing. Keep it up. You are him. You are that dude. Shout out to all the real heads that check for us and support what we do. That's what it's about.
Nah, I appreciate it. Again, man, thank you. Salute, man. And I'm gonna talk to you in a minute. We connected now, so next time you do the podcast, we'll have more time. We'll do like 2-3 hours. So we can talk forever. Okay. So and everybody, welcome and thank you for being on the podcast and salute, man. I'm sorry I'm rushing off, but my battery's dead and I don't want it to end like the computer wants to end. Right. I'm gonna end it on a good note. All right, man. I appreciate it, man. Summer Breeze, go check out that Musalini, y'all. And love yourself. Yeah. Love your family and friends. And if you got more love to give love to others because we all need it. Check on the weak and check on the strong. All right, y'all. Peace out.